Hey, girlfriends. Getting ready for bed. And, you know, acceptance is the first step. And then after that, the second step is having the bravery to go ahead with that order protection. And nobody wants to do that, you know? But if you've gotten to the point where it is getting really, really dangerous and it's not letting up at all and it's just escalating and escalating, then that is a sure telltale sign that it's time for that order protection. And, you know, it's hell going through that. You don't want to have to do that, but a lot of us have to finally get some peace. And I'll be honest, sometimes you don't get peace. You know, you get a little bit of heaven, but then, you know, if you have someone who's extremely abusive and belligerent, then you're going to have that after separation abuse too. I mean, let's be real. That happens so much that, you know, it exists and we know it exists now, and the courts need to, you know, do observations of this and make sure that there are ways to stop it, because it's really not fair for the one who was being abused to be completely and utterly abused afterwards as punishment for not allowing the abuse, and the punishment of not getting paid the full amount of child support that they're supposed to be getting. You know, these are all factors that, you know, that makes the victim of the abuse just a continual victim. And no, we're not playing the victim either. We've experienced it. So that means we are a victim of this bullshit. And the thing is we've got to find a way to make it stop. Women should not have to go through all of the child rearing years in hell and wondering how they're going to pay that disconnect notice. How are they going to get groceries? How are they going to get this or that? You know, and then a lot of times they have to go to food pantries, and then you get, you know, the scraps of humanity when you have to, you know, get handouts. But it's because you have to. So, you know, a lot of people don't understand that, you know, once you start the cycle, it doesn't end, but it's still better than possibly being unalived by your abuser. Okay?